they go through, and it's not all about Philip, and it's not all about my wife. It's everybody has a piece to play in this church. Everybody has a story to tell, and the only way to figure out that story is by asking folks. There's a lot that the church does in this community to help brighten this community. We partner with City of Hope, and that's just an awesome thing that we get to be a part of, that we get to do. Definitely more aware of the homeless and of the people who just don't have anything. You're not really afraid of them anymore after you've been out here for a year and a half. You don't really think of them as just the low of society, but they're people, just like me, just like my wife, just like our pastor. They're people. And so that's one of my big views that has changed since I've been here. Also, my view of the church has changed. It's not so much a place where you go on Sundays just to be fed, but it's a place that you go to, like Paul says in Romans, to bring your gift to the table, to mutually encourage each other. In Corinthians, it talks about how we all have a gift to bring to the table. And so with the way we do our services, it's very participatory. You get involved, you share your gift, and by you sharing your gift, the body is built up as the church. And through that, you get fed spiritually and you get fed physically. And I'd say that's some of the key things that I've learned while being out here. And my prayer for this church and for basically for myself as I keep going through this process and coming out of it here in a couple weeks into my ordination and beyond, it's my cry that God would send us more men. By whatever means he sends them to us, but that he would send us more men to be able to rise up and be leaders in their communities and in their households. There's a huge lacking in the church right now of men standing up to be what God has created us to be, which is leaders and protectors and shepherds of our home. And so, trailing off that last statement into what I see for my family that I really want is really seeking the ability to lead my wife in the things that she wants to do. If she tells me she wants to get better at being a housewife, then I am trying to find ways to help cultivate that and help lead her better. And so that would be my prayer for our family, is that I just learn how to lead my wife better when she tells me she's wanting to do something, or when we have a big decision to be made, that we're not just flying by the seat of our pants with that, we're considering the Lord in all things. And I'd say that's it.
Okay, so I came out to Oakwood after visiting several times because I felt God's call on my heart to be involved with the lives that are in the community here at Oakwood. Did I just go on to the next one? Did I just keep rolling? And you'll edit? Right, okay. All right. See, what has changed about life for me is that I've had a new perspective on communities here in the United States. Like, I'm used to being in other countries and seeing the poverty level so high there, but I never really thought of it being here in the very own city that I live in. And so Oakwood's really opened my eyes to that. And what I'm praying for currently is growth and maturity. I'm also praying that when I study the Word, I will have the ability to attain it and be able to present it correctly to others whenever the time comes. That's what I got.